things that are going on with admin, other schools in our district, informing everyone about what is going on and making sure that everyone follows it and can read about it.
So to clarify on that, you're going to basically put a new channel, a new social media channel that will be dedicated to transparency updates, basically.
Yes.
Okay, good.
So one goal that I have to increase the transparency at our school is to have a weekly forum where members of ASB can come together with club presidents, different teachers, and they can all come together and share their ideas, say a question they have to improve their club, and ASB will be able to implement their ideas, or ASB will be able to state their ideas that they have for the upcoming month, so more people can be informed and ASB can help with their leadership experience to other students.
And to clarify on that,
So one way is through Norman updates. I know 3 of my teachers show Norman updates, and it's a great way of me learning new information about ASB, and is my main source of learning what's going on through ASB. So we can let teachers show Norman updates, including the information that we want to present, and also letting teachers spread the word to their students. Yeah.
Great. So we'll have one final question for the vice presidents.
So there's been a lot of agreeing and a lot of ideas that you guys have shared, but this is a debate. So in the spirit of that, what is the one thing that makes you the best candidate on this stage?
We'll start on that side.
I think the one thing that would make me the best for this, for vice president, is that I'm not really scared of being shy or embarrassing myself. I'm down to go up to random students and random freshmen that I don't even know, and just tell them about my ideas and my suggestions. Today I met this guy, and I was telling him to vote for me for president, and I just found out that he was a new student to our school, and then I had a good conversation with him, and I became friends with him after he's, yeah.
I personally think that with my association with different groups, I'm in sports, tennis, swim, I'm in different APs, regular classes, honors classes, clubs, and I feel being able to associate with all these different people and taking different ideas really allows me to take in all my resources and apply it into ASB as one line in the road.
I think I'm pretty passionate, optimistic, and easygoing students in the class. And I think since I had taken different APs and different classes, many students were struggling in my classes. So basically, about 6 classes, I have made my own study guide online on Google Drive, so that people in the class can just use my study guide to improve the test grade. So I think if they pick me as a vice president, I think I will improve more on helping the academic goals.
And I think I'd be the candidate because one thing about me is I have perseverance and determination, and I have a whole list of cool ideas, new ideas that have never been at this school that I would like to implement. So if I won, I would definitely use all my time in ASB dedicated to checking off these events one by one and making each of them a reality. And I hope that these events that happen, they're not just for 1 year. I hope that they continue on as a tradition at this school. And and I have a pretty flexible schedule, so I'll be able to spend extra hours after school.
Very good. Thank you guys to the vice presidential candidates. Great job.
Thank you.
I'm going to call up the treasurer candidates. So while they come up, Jason, great question there. About the debate, what do you think is the one thing you want to come out from these debates?
I definitely want the questions to make people think. I like when they spend kind of the first 5 seconds really trying to create that good answer. We don't want to give them all cupcake questions and allow them to say what they want to say. I think that was kind of the point of this. We want to get past the campaign.
More spirited community. I also have experience in marketing and managing finances, which are 2 very important jobs of a treasurer. And I look forward to making our senior year the best one yet. Thank you, and remember, the Normans need the Normand.
Very good.
Okay, I'll start off. So in ASB, we work really closely with Trish. She works in the student store. She's the most hardworking and beautiful person in this entire world.
She is.
So yeah, how will you guys make sure that everything she needs is met promptly, more than just meeting with her and creating a good budget for your senior class, make cheaper proms and stuff? How will you make sure that this stuff happens?
I'm the vice president of MSA, so I've been doing purchase orders, so I've worked with Trish before. I really love her. I think that I definitely would want to check in with Trish a lot, whether it's email or in person. I would want to see how I could help her, what she would need, and then just be able to provide whatever she needs in order to keep all of our functions and finances going and moving forward.
In terms of working with Trish, I've also done work with her before. I've also done work with her before, and on top of doing the emails and talking with her in person, and to make sure that we would have times where so we don't just have regular appointments whenever I would need them. We would make sure that we would have appointments either by a weekly or on a weekly or like monthly basis, whatever's good with her, so that it would be so it could be very consistent.
I think, what is the biggest challenge that you see to gaining more money and making senior events cheaper? Like, what do you think is something that you can do to get a head start on that even now or before the year comes in to really get the ball rolling on fundraisers and make the kind of cost of graduation lower than it is currently?
So, I'm in DECA. I've been in DECA for 3 years. I work for their finance. In the finance sector, and one of the ideas I've been bringing up in DECA, and I hope to work with ASB on this too, is that recently with all the security, there has been a hassle in the mornings and during lunches to take out your ID cards every time you go through the gates. So I was planning on either selling and creating a customized BHHS back credit card holder that connects to your phone, so it's a lot easier for people to take out their IDs, and it saves them time, and it also brings them money.
I am also in DECA with Brian, and I am also currently working on a fundraiser to help states that have been hit by hurricanes and tornadoes, because we don't have to go through that horrible weather, and I want to be able to get all of help them with whatever they need. So I think fundraisers are definitely important, and a big part of having fundraisers is that we have to be able to get